we have to touch some of the teachings of your father, and it's not to attack your father personally.
Yep.
Like you said, he taught the best he could of what he knew and the knowledge he had, which he passed on to the people. But a big part of what people carry on from his teachings does deal with actual shirk, and that's why we
Yep.
kind of touch. We focus on the obvious one, which is the belief of the seven sultans. And I know you mentioned like if people want to believe it, it's like that's their problem, but it's really a little more deeper than that, because if people do believe it, whether they understand it or not, if they understand it, it's an even bigger problem. That belief actually is like 100% shirk.
Yep, it
Because
is. I agree with that. Yeah.
okay, yeah, so that's one thing that I think as like yourself, and if you could hopefully get your siblings to also kind of rally behind you to actually push this message of, we want you to carry on the teachings of our father that was right, was the Quran and
That
Sunnah.
was right. That is that my point as well.
Yep.
And do things which will benefit him rather than spending millions of dollars on a death anniversary. Like it is something which I really wanted to tell the community as well. Do better for him. Do good deeds. Read Holy Quran or feed the poor, which are going to benefit and give him blessings. That's what they need to work towards.
So we probably have quite a few questions that are, so if would you mind opening up the Q&A and allowing people to ask questions? Maybe some people may jump on, or maybe they will just type the questions in the chat, but are you comfortable with answering a few questions?
Yeah. Whatever I
Okay. All right.
won't be able to answer, I'll just let you on.
And you can feel free to just decline to answer any questions. But so whatever questions come across, we'll just mention them, and then if it's something that's too crazy, we're not gonna bother with it. But the first thing will come from me, and that is that your father was called the Sixth Sultan. By lots of people. He's mentioned it, even your brother Sultan, even his little motorcycle club is Sons of the Six.
Yeah.
So this Six Sultan concept, you've already mentioned that this concept of the seven sultans is shirk.